Okay, 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 okay. Hello, hello, hello. Let me adjust, let me adjust. Okay, so I literally just got in from the gym like I normally do. And first, I want to say before we get started, welcome back to the Blue Wolf Cast. I'm so honored to be in front of you all today on this wonderful Saturday, the 22nd, 21st, one of them days. I want to thank all of our new subscribers. I don't know how many new ones we accumulated. And I want to thank all of the subscribers who's going to subscribe after this video. If you are not subscribed, you are not allowed to watch the video. That's just the rules here. In today's video, we are going to do an update on my life. Okay? I want to talk about something in particular. I don't know what the name of this video is going to be called, but basically I just got hit on by 3 different continent people, like 3 different nationalities, all in one setting. And it was a lot for me, I must admit. Sometimes I ask myself, like, what I'm just like here, like, living my life. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy guys who are man enough to approach me and to make an effort to get what they want in life. Half of my circle just broke. So I'll start there. So I was at the gym playing racquetball. If y'all don't know, I enjoy racquetball. It's like tennis, but it's not. It's another word for it is squash, but it's called racquetball. So you basically, what I like about it is that you can play with one player and get a full workout. It's basically you in a room, a glass room with like 3 walls made out of like, what would you call it? What's that stuff that's like behind the like drywall? But it's like durable, like almost like waterproof drywall. Like waterproof drywall from ceiling to floor. And the floor is like, it's like a gymnasium floor. It's really nice. So, and you shut the glass door, you're like in this room, but like everyone can see you from the glass door. But I'm like playing racquetball, doing my thing, listening to my music. I play that for about 30 minutes because it's a great workout. It's great for the mind, for focusedness, coordination, and it's an overall great full body workout. So I was working out, doing that. First, someone comes in the room again. It's like the door's shut. No one's supposed to enter the room unless they have an appointment, or not appointment, have a like a reserve appoint, like scheduled reserve for that specific room, and they just need it and they need to get my attention. But even then, they don't supposed to do that. They're supposed to go get the worker and have the worker take care of that. So these strangers are like, this one stranger opened the door and was like, "Oh my goodness, I heard you screaming. Are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, heard me screaming? Like, you did not hear me screaming. Like, but I'm like, was that me or was that the ball? Because when you hit the ball, it makes noise. It echoes in the room. So I was like, was that me or the ball? Like, just kind of joking around with it. And then he was like, I don't know. And then he was like, but this looks fun. It looks fun. Like, yeah, it's really fun, actually. It's really fun. It's really enjoyable. And then he kind of shut the door and left. Just wanted to make sure you was okay. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. You know, so that's one Middle Eastern. Okay. Then after that, or descent, I should say, Middle Eastern descent. After that, I get done working out. I go upstairs to get on the treadmill to do, it's called eights. So in eights on the treadmill, it basically like you do have like a nice steady pace walk, and then it pumps up like almost like a fast paced walk, like really fast paced walk. You can even jog it if you want to, but I kind of like walk it really fast, and then I set the incline up and down. So I did that for about, and it speeds up every 8. That's why it's called eights, because it speeds up 8 times. So I done that twice. So someone remind you, the treadmills are all free at this point. All free. I have my bag on one treadmill because it's like so many treadmills available. I'm like, okay, if it was like people, like so many people in there where it was limited treadmills, it was not that situation. It was like 8 treadmills in a straight line. Get down. Get down, baby. Get down, baby. Thank you. My little kitty cat was about to knock down the phone. So after that, it was this point where I'm like, okay, there's 8 treadmills. I'll put my Bratz bag on the treadmill beside me to prevent someone coming right there, and just like, you know, there's no one should be right there, because I don't like when people get next to me on a treadmill. I don't like to smell people, like I don't, and I'm not really that person, because if like you're my partner, or if I'm like really intimate with you or with you in that way, I would find that probably to be enjoyable if I'm really into you. But like a stranger just coming next to me, sweating and breathing, I don't want you to be next to me if I can prevent it. So given that it's 8 plus treadmills available, I'm thinking no one will. So I have the bag on one treadmill. I'm finishing up my thing. Some man come next to me on the treadmill and really not getting my attention, just kind of like looking at me and like kind of like making like strange movements, like he trying to get my attention. So I'm like, okay, I didn't even look. I just kind of like muted my headphones, and then I did one of these. Hi. And he's like, hey, I came over here, I had to shoot my shot. You're really gorgeous, you're really beautiful. Oh, you know, yeah, you're really gorgeous, really beautiful. But I must admit, my face is very like this because I'm on a treadmill, remind you. I don't like people sweating next to me. And I'm like, okay. And I'm sweating and like not in the best climate for this right now. And don't get me wrong, I understand. Do I? But at this point, and then he was like, oh yeah, you're really gorgeous, really beautiful. And then he was like, do you have a basically you in a relationship, you got a man type thing. I'm like, I paused for a second, I looked this way, and I looked back and said, I'm really not in the mood right now for flirting. And he was, oh, I understand. Okay. Oh, no worry. I'm like, yeah, but I appreciate the compliment. And then that was that, and he got off and then left. In that moment, I felt like, was I being too rude? Like, I started questioning myself, and I didn't like that feeling of like having to question myself. And I must admit, after the gym, I went to go get this. It's called Bon Appetit. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm a okay. There'll be an Instagram moment. I have couple Instagrams, but my business Instagram is Blue Wolf Industry. You can follow that, Blue Wolf Industry. And then I make some people my close friends. So if you follow me and you're my close friend, you see that. If not, I must admit, it's going to be all business. Majority. There's some positive things and little things I post throughout it on there that's not always just strictly business, but you'll see me promoting our beauty college here, our salon here. You'll be seeing me promote a product on that page. I do not promote this YouTube page on there because I talk about too much personal stuff on here. I don't want to promote that. I do have a personal Instagram. I repeat, I do not follow anyone back on that page in particular because I'm following 0 people, and that page I probably won't follow anyone unless I'm married and choose to follow that person at that time, if that person even have social media, or I want to like resonate with something and follow something. But right now I'm not following anyone on that page, but you're more than welcome to follow me. It's called Intrinsic Blue Wolf on Instagram. So let me say that again, Intrinsic Blue Wolf on Instagram. So that's INTRINSIC, blue like the color, BLUE, last name Wolf, WOLF, just like Blue Wolf Cast, but in front of it is the word intrinsic, my name. And you can follow there. And I do post insights of my personal life. I must admit, I do post it's a me page. So you're going to see me on there, posting me, on my stories, but you can see little bits and pieces of things I share in the stories every now and then. Okay. Now carry on. Yes, carry on. So after he come on to me in that way, I started thinking like, was I being too mean to him? But then I started thinking like, Intrinsic, how did he come at you? He didn't ask you your name. He didn't ask you, how are you doing? At this point, I'm on a treadmill thinking like, the man didn't ask me how am I doing, how am I feeling? And I don't even like when people ask me how you doing, but how you feeling, or everything's okay? Like kind of like the guy who checked in on me. I wasn't upset that I feel like, oh wow, that's nice, And then maybe if it would have went somewhere, I would have been like, oh, okay. It would have been a vibe, And then I probably would have been like, oh, so what you do, And then kind of like, okay, yeah, you can get my number, or I kindly decline. But with this, it was just so like, you got a man, you gorgeous. I had to shoot my shot. What does shoot your shot even mean? I don't even know what that means. So you're next to me on a treadmill. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I just didn't want it no more. I just didn't want it, And I'm thinking like, I'm a single person. Shouldn't I be giving my number to everybody who come up to me? But then I'm like, oh my goodness, is that not what I should be doing? It's so confusing because I really was like, at this moment, I'm really not into flirting. I do appreciate the compliment though. I gave a little bit more niceness when I said, I really do appreciate the compliment though. And I do feel like I didn't turn him down. Him as a man, maybe he needed to come through another window and try it with me again. Because I didn't say, no, you can't talk to me, or no, or yes, I got a man, or I'm not interested. I just said I'm not at the moment into flirting right now, because that's what it was giving. It was giving intent. It was almost like it was aggressive. I must admit, it came off a little aggressive. With the whole like, the part that got me was like, I had to shoot my shot. Like, the first thing you say to me, I don't even know you. The first thing I'm hearing you saying is shooting your shot. Shooting your shot at where? Where are you shooting your shot at? And how? What shot are you trying to shoot at? So I'm the basket. What basket do I need to be? Like, I'm confused. So it was African descent, and that was another experience. This is all in the same day, just for a few minutes, like an hour ago. So then I'm like in my head right now, like, oh my goodness, was I mean? Was I like too standoffish? Am I like blocking energy from like things because like I'm rejecting, but I'm like single, but it's like, and I'm like, he wasn't ugly, but it was just like, I really wasn't in the mood to like go back and forth right now. I just wasn't, because it was just coming at me so like, whew, you know, I'm sweating and like walking. It was just a lot, you know. So that happens, and that I'm in my head, and then I'm like, you know what? What's meant to be is what meant to be. I'm okay. It's all good. We are good. So then I get downstairs. I do some leg workouts, and then now I'm on it doing some ab workouts. I'm walking you through my whole workout routine. So as I'm doing ab workout, this guy who said he liked my hair earlier when I first walked in the gym, this is a whole different guy, comes up to me. Here I go again. I see him walking up to me. Okay, here we go. Press the button. And I'm not saying like, oh, here we go. I'm not saying like in like I'm annoyed way, because I really do appreciate men who shoot their shot at me. I really do. And I really do. I really don't take that for granted. I really do have gratitude for that, you know, a sense of gratitude for it. I really do. Okay, so here we go. Older gentleman. Okay. Look at him like, what? He comes at me a little bit better. He says, what's your name? Oh, okay. Now I'm like, oh, okay. I'm intrinsic. Oh, nice. Unique name. Yeah. And he tell me his name. Okay, I don't want to hold you too long. I love that. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just want to come over here and say hi and introduce myself. And he had this jacket on. I don't know what that his last name, but he told me his first name. He was like, first name, and then he kind of like pointed to the jacket. I was like, is that like your last name? He said, Google me. He said, Google me. And is this his name? I forgot his name already. What was that man's name? I can't tell y'all on here, but I'll kind of think about it offline. I tried to look it up when I was there. I didn't see anything. I'm not about to, girl, it's a lot. So, and it wasn't given that. When I say it wasn't given that, it was like, it just wasn't given that. And a lady's intuition is always pretty accurate. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it there. No shade, no tea. Maybe it is tea, but no shade. So after that encounter, I'm like, okay. And I started thinking like, wow, I had that guy, this guy, and now this guy. And the last one, like I said, was European descent. So I'm like, not only I'm getting introduced by like guys, but I'm getting introduced by like 3 different nationalities. I'm like, what is that saying to me? And I said this to myself, wow, I'm a triple threat. And with that being said, I love you all because I love myself. And I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of my night. And I'm going to light an incense. I just bought some perfume. It smells so good. It was $40, but she overcharged me $10. So they said it was going to refund me my $12 back. We'll find out. It's oud, like oil. It's an oil base. I got it from this restaurant I was at. Oh my God. And the name of it is called Teal. Teal. See my bag right there? Teal. So I smell like Ariel right now. This is a good time to bring Ariel out. I smell like Ariel right now. I smell like Ariel right now. You know I never use this bag. It's still got the plastic on it. I'm waiting for the right time to use it. Oh my goodness, this is so freaking cute. Okay, oh, that way y'all can see her a little bit. I think that's all I want to talk about right now. There's something else that I was going to talk about, but I'll probably finish that in another video. I was going to kind of mention about, I made a comment on someone I follow on Instagram, this lady, and I just kind of like commended her for like speaking her truth, because I'm like changing my mindset now that I'm like living this enhanced lifestyle. I'm learning new things, so I just kind of like commended her, and then people like kind of was like so like they was pouring so much like unresolved self issues onto me that it was a lot for me a little bit, but I handled it very well. Maybe I'll sit and read those comments and read my response to you all, so y'all can kind of understand where I was coming from. That if y'all want to do that, maybe I'll make it like a session where, you know, I kind of have healthy debates with people. Okay, I think that would be entertaining. And by the way, do y'all like my new hairstyle? Oh my goodness, I am loving the curls. It's so bouncy. So bouncy. Yeah. So this is a hairstyle I was mentioning that I was gonna get. I was saying I needed my hair done. I was wearing a hat for a long time, and I finally got my hair done. So I'm so happy, especially given how much I work out. This is so pretty, and it's a good change up from all the straight hair. Give it some body, some body. Big and voluminous. Yeah, so I'll do that. Oh, I want to mention too, we have an exciting video for all of my dollies, all of my collectors, all of my connoisseurs out there. I'm getting together a new video. If y'all haven't seen my last video about Felicia, go check that one out. I got a new one coming soon. This one is going to have a great story time attached to it. I'm so excited for y'all to see what I purchased. I know I said this year I wasn't going to purchase things this year, but I must admit I've been doing very good this year. Like, I only really been buying essentials. I know dolls can never be essential. Can dolls be essential? For me, it is, because this one I got like $80-something off compared to what they go for. So I felt like I had to get it at this time, because out of all of them, I really wanted this. It is, can I hint you? Okay, it's from Bratz. It's from Bratz. And I'm gonna just stop there. It's Bratz. It's something I don't have of a Brat. I don't have any Bratz something, okay? And you're gonna see. I actually have 2 separate videos that's coming. I got one maybe be recorded before another one. I have one with a doll. I'm actually gonna unbox these dolls, okay? I'm not gonna just leave them in a box this time. I'm gonna actually unbox these ones. And it's a total of 3 dolls. That's your hint. 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 I just thought about it. Yeah, that's your hint. I'm gonna just leave it at that. So, and it kind of goes with, I'm a triple threat. A dual meaning. I'm adding a dual meaning to it, given where I'm at in life right now. So, oh, that's, how ironic is that? So ironic. My other video is 2 items that's coming. I think they should be coming at the same time. I think I'm gonna record those 2 together. So keep an eye out. We got some vintage toys coming. Something I bought. Now those 2, I must admit, I feel like those are kind of essentials. One, they're toys, but one of them is great for focusedness and memory, and the other one is for your physical activity. I'm about to start playing a new sport. All of it is Bratz themed. Like I say, it's Bratz themed. Another thing I want to mention too, I might do a separate video on it, but I've learned something. You know when you have dolls? No. You know when someone gets married, they say the couple start looking alike, right? I know y'all heard that before. When you live with someone, they say you start looking or acting like. that person, a lot of times they say you start resembling the person you around the most. Okay. So I've learned that keeping me personally, my go-to is Bratz. Okay? Bratz, or anything that looks like Bratz. Like I have some Disney dolls, and I have some Barbie dolls, but the Barbies are like the collector's edition, as far as like the Clueless. And then I do have one Secret Spells doll that I'll probably bring on camera soon, of just like, maybe I'll do like an inbox doll haul for you all, with a collective of inbox doll, because those dolls, I must admit, I don't plan on taking them out the box because they look so good in box. You know, you're getting 3 dolls out the box coming up soon. But I do have Barbie Extra Minis, but if you know Barbie Extra Minis, they look like Bratz, or just mini, and I like their fashion, so I was like, let me add them to my collection. I did hesitate on reselling them, given that they're not Bratz. I'm just being honest. I'm becoming like a Bratz. No, I'm like a Bratz lane type of person. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna keep them. I don't know. I'm still like, I don't know. Right now, I'm enjoying them, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. But like I was saying, having dolls around you, to me, I feel like you become the essence of them. It's like an energy they give you. When you walk past this face, and then you look in the mirror, and you gotta like step your game up to, because you got a mug off. Like, I have a mug off. Mug meaning face, body. You can have a body off, a mug face, a hands, toes, feet, head, shoulder, knees and toes. You know, off meaning like, who's gonna outmug who? You know, so it's like, you just have to like show up, and then before you know it, I feel like your body transmute to the best version that you see with yourself, because you chose to live around the things that you love the best around you. That's just my take on it. I just wanted to share that little input for you all. Maybe I've been absorbing energy. Well, that's all I can speak of, you know, given that I am getting 3 guys at a time coming up to me, you know, trying to, you know, make a move. Some are successful, some aren't. I'm learning not to carry that as my responsibility, and just move with grace. And I still try to give kindness and be of kindness. So comment below and let me know, was I kind? Was I mean? Was I too standoffish? Help me. I really would appreciate it. And on that note, I'm gonna go now, because I love you all, because I love myself.